Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. So FA Cup action returns to Old Trafford on the weekend with Reading coming to Old Trafford for the third round of the Cup. United, obviously winners, looking to defend their cup, their trophy, the only trophy we won last season. And I'm sure with the way the league is looking at the moment, yes, I know we've had an improved run recently. It's still looking very difficult to win the league. The Cups could take on extra significance for Manchester United this season and Jose Mourinho's boys as we look to get that silver line into a season. Yes, things are looking a lot brighter as we enter 2017 though. And Manchester United will come into the game feeling very, very confident of getting a result against Jaap Stam's Reading side. Jaap Stam coming to Old Trafford. Now, what a player he was. But I'll talk a little bit about him and Reading later on in the preview. United, though, they come into this game looking for a win, another win. We come into it on the back of 6 straight league wins, 13 games unbeaten. And of course, we've got a break now from the league. We've got this game against Reading and the game against Hull, the first leg of the semi-final in the EFL Cup. So will we rest players going into these 2 games ahead of that huge Liverpool clash the following weekend? It'll be interesting to see what kind of lineup Jose Mourinho does select. We've obviously got a large squad to pick from. I think only Luke Shaw was missing up until recently, and Luke Shaw is even back in training. So we've got a large squad to pick from. Eric Bailly is obviously at the African Cup of Nations, so it's likely Jones and Rojo will continue at centre half. But who will come in? Will he freshen up any players? Will he rest Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Will he rest Michael Carrick? Will Wayne Rooney return? Juan Mata hasn't been getting many starts really recently. Will he get a start? He's looking very good for United. Scored a crucial goal against West Ham United. Is he going to get a start? There's so many questions that are there to be asked. One person that I'm loving watching right now though is Anthony Martial. He was excellent for Manchester United against Middlesbrough. That shot that cracked off the post. What a strike that was. I was hoping that would go in. But then he got a crucial goal in that game as well. Levelled it up for Manchester United. And he's looking good again. We've heard all of this talk about him, Anthony Martial, most likely from his agent. And what Jose Mourinho came out and said about him was fantastic. Listen to me. Don't listen to your agent. It was great to see. And it came after a performance from Anthony Martial that was incredible. He had it all in that game. He was beating men. He was tracking back. He was passing fantastically well. He was running through on goal. Everything. He was unstoppable. And some of the moves he was involved in with Pogba and co. Great to see that happening. And Martial is a player that I would start against Reading. Because if you can start him against Reading and he gets a goal, it keeps his confidence rolling over and keeps his confidence ticking over, doesn't it? Also, Marcus Rashford has been coming in recently as well and been doing very well. He changed the game against West Ham. When him and Juan Mata came on, it changed the game for us and gave us that extra dimension. These guys need to start. That's why I would opt to rest Zlatan Ibrahimovic, because Zlatan has been fantastic for Manchester United this season. He's already scored more goals than Anthony Martial did last season. Anthony Martial was our top goal scorer last season with 17, and Zlatan's already got 18, which shows how much we have changed as a team, obviously scoring more goals. But it's incredible that our top goal scorer of last season has already been beaten in January of this season. So Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I think, needs a rest. We're seeing, yes, he's very fit. He's scoring goals. He's doing all of that. But this is an opportunity to rest him. No disrespect to Reading. Reading are third in the Championship. They're a decent outfit under Jaap Stam. No disrespect to Reading, but a home cup tie against a Championship team. If there is ever a time to rest Zlatan Ibrahimovic, it is now. And I think we could rest the team and give Anthony Martial a chance up through the middle, or Marcus Rashford, and give them a chance to play in their preferred role. Because when Zlatan isn't around anymore, yes, we might sign Griezmann or a dream signing like that. We're going to need these guys to play up front. And when Zlatan, what if he gets injured? What if this happens? There's so many different things that can happen in football that Martial and Rashford need to be playing up top too when they can. Because we can't... What if Zlatan retires at the end of the season, for example? It don't look like he is going to. But what if he was to leave at the end of the season? Then we got Rashford and Martial who haven't played up front for such a long time. So I think games like this is a perfect opportunity to put them up front. If I was going to pick, this is my team actually. I'll give you my team for the game against Reading. Obviously, David De Gea in goal. That one's obvious. Valencia at right back. I think he'll play. Then I'd go Jones and Rojo. And I'd play with Luke Shaw at left back if he's available as well. We need to get him match fit. And getting him playing in this game would be key to that. And then in the midfield, I'd rest Michael Carrick. We don't need to play Michael Carrick. I'd keep Herrera and Pogba in there. Why not? Those guys are fully fit. They can play a lot of football. Play them in the middle. And then ahead of them, I'd go Mata, Martial through the middle. So Mata in behind Martial with Mkhitaryan and Rashford. So something like that is what I would go with. So rest a few players. Will Wayne Rooney come back? That's an interesting one as well. But he has been injured recently. So that is unlikely that if he's going to come back in. But that's the kind of team I'd go with. I don't know whether Timothy Fosu-Mensah will get a start. I can't see that happening. I would love him to start. If I could pick him, I'd pick him right now. But I just don't think he's going to get a start. For some reason, Jose isn't changing things up that much. I think he wants to get the balance right, get a winning formula right first, and then tinker with things. And obviously, it's taken longer for him to do that because of Europa League games. They took on an extra bit of significance in the terms that we had to play strong sides to build the confidence in this team. So players like Fosu-Mensah haven't got given an opportunity, but they do need game time. And hopefully, if it's not against Reading, it is against Hull, because these are games which we could win, we should win, even if we do rest a few players. Reading come here, they're sitting in third at the moment now. Jaap Stam's been there, it's his first proper managerial role, and he's got there and he's doing very, very well. Now, at the start of the season, I remember watching Reading once or twice and being very bored by their style of football. It was very Louis van Gaal-esque, but they have improved. They're scoring goals. They're sitting third in the league behind Newcastle and Brighton, who have been quite impressive this season. So they'll be a very difficult outfit to break down. They'll be very organised. They'll be comfortable in possession. McCreary is one of their top goal scorers, and he'll be a handful as well. He'll be one that we'll need to watch out for. Jaap Stam has already said, because they've got a bit of rest in between this and their next game, which is against QPR, I believe, because of that, he's going to play a strong lineup against Manchester United. So he'll be coming here looking to get a memorable victory at Old Trafford. And of course, I'm sure they'll be bringing back loads of memories for him as well. And I'm sure the United fans in the ground will sing his song. I absolutely adore Jaap Stam. What a fantastic player he was for United. Fergie's biggest mistake, even he's gone on to admit that as well when he let him go. And it's a shame it did end how it did with Jaap Stam at Manchester United. But it'll be great to see him back at Manchester United, even if it is in the dugout of an opposition side. But as long as we get the victory against Reading, I'm sure we'll give Jaap Stam a fantastic reception, because what a man he is. If you're too young to know about Jaap Stam, then just search his name in on YouTube. I'm sure there'll be a video somewhere, and just get to know, because the guy was a beast. Guys, I've been Adam McKola. This has been Adam McKola TV and our preview of the FA Cup game. It's a big game for Manchester United, but one, as I said, I hope that we rest a few big players like Carrick and Zlatan, give the likes of Martial and Rashford an opportunity, and score a few goals. I'm going for a 2-0 win to Manchester United. I do think Reading will be difficult to break down, but if we can get that early goal, it could be very comfortable. But I'm going for a reserved 2-0 win to Manchester United. Get your comments in below. What 11 do you want to see play against Reading? What's your score prediction? Who are the biggest threats from Jaap Stam's Reading side? Get it all in the comments below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share. I'm Adam McKola. I'm out of here.